is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are exposing the bra. I'm not trying to be too loud just because this room really echoes, because it's like the room next to ours and it's like completely empty because our roommates have been gone for quite a while. But anyways, today we are going to be doing my everyday makeup tutorial. I have like literally this is like all I use every day, and then like some brushes and concealers and stuff. But if you hear any noise, that is Poe. He's in the room next door, so I'm pretty sure he can hear me, and he's freaking out because he's like, well, why did this girl leave me in the room? Where did she go? Anyways, I already had ended my skincare routine this morning. I woke up pretty early. It was 8 o'clock. I'm just starting this video, so I was awake around like 7:30ish. But I already did everything on my face. I did my moisturizer and my serum and everything else. I did get a pimple here last night, but I popped it this morning because it was ready to go. So the first thing I usually do is I usually do my eyebrows. I only use like 2 products. It's like grabbing his cage. Anyways, I only use 2 products, and I've been using these for the past since high school. I have the Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit and the NYX Eyebrow Gel. However, I am going to do this off camera. But I'm going to go through and brush my brows real quick. But I usually do this off camera just because like it just ends up takes too long, and I know I got a new memory card, but like we don't have to do this off camera. Alright, you guys, the eyebrows are here. Okay, so I just applied my primer. I've been using the Smashbox Photo Finish Super Light Smooth and Blur Primer. Next thing I do is I go towards my face. The other day I bought these 2 items at Ulta. The first one is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and the other one is the Flush Beauty Firm Flesh Thick Stick Foundation, and I've been loving this combination. Usually I'll just go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer and just conceal everything, but I noticed like throughout the day it would kind of like disappear, you know? So I was looking for like a foundation, not really a foundation, but something that would just like even my skin tone and make it like a little bit more like natural, because most of the foundations I have like on hand with me right now are more like full coverage, medium coverage, and like now that I don't wear makeup like every single day, I literally just wear concealer all the time. They were like way too thick for me, and I would wear them and they'd be like, well, like too cakey. Like I'd come home like after the day and it's like rubbing off, like transferring, and I just like want to take it off. So I was looking for like a foundation stick or something that would just help me kind of just even out my skin tone without feeling like super cakey, because I believe it was like a couple weeks ago when I went to LA, I had like a full face of makeup on with like what I usually use. I was using, I think one day I used my like Stila foundation, and then the other day I used my go-to like, what was it, the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. And literally, I could not stand either of them. Like, the Pro Matte Infallible has always been my favorite. No matter what, like, that's always what I go to if I, like, can't find a foundation, or I'm, like, in between foundations and I can't figure out which one I want to use. So I was using that one, like, on the second day, I think, when I had, like, a shoot or whatever. And that's my all-time favorite foundation. But even that one, I was kind of, like when I came home after the day, like it looked like crap. Like my skin was just like, it was like separating in places and sticking to some places that I just like could not handle. And also just because like now that my skin is a little bit like better compared to before, because before I used to like break out and I used to be super insecure about it. But lately I've been also like focusing on my skin. So like now that my skin's a whole lot better, it doesn't look that bad or need all of the coverage, so I was just looking for something that was more like my skin but better. And I did try the IT Cosmetics one, which is really good. It was just kind of pricey, I feel like, to be wearing every single day. So I found this one, and I know they have this at Ulta for like a while, and I've been wanting to try it. I just like wasn't sure how much I would like it. And yesterday when I wore it all day on Wednesday, and Wednesdays are usually like my really long days that I have class. So I have class at 9, and then my next class would be at 3:30, and then I have another class from 6 to like 10 p.m. pretty much. And it like pretty much stayed all day, and I really, really liked that. And it didn't make me look cakey at all. So like literally I fell in love with this thing yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna apply that, and I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I'm so glad they finally added this to Ulta, because I was actually gonna buy it the other day, like on their website, but I saw that they had it at Ulta, so I just bought it there. I hope they put like their foundations out too, because that would be great. I don't usually put like all of this stuff, but because most of the time I'm like rushing. But I just go in, and then sometimes I will go in, or like not sometimes, but usually in the mornings when I'm getting ready, I just use my fingers. Like I don't use my like brush for foundation, but for concealer I just use my fingers most of the time. But for video purposes, we're just going to use this brush. Oh, and this brush is from AOA Studio, the High Def Brush F4. And it's like a really cheap brush. I believe it's like $1 and you get like 2 of them. Like there's this one, and then they're kind of like thicker like foundation brushes. But the other one that comes with it, I believe, is like a smaller tapered one, which you can use for concealer. I do like using that one, but I'm just already here using this one, so might as well. Alright, and then once that's all blended out, I go in and take my Wet n Wild Hello Halo highlighter, and this is honestly like amazing. Like when I got my eyelashes done, my eyelash lady was like, "Oh my god, like what highlighter do you use?" And I literally like had nothing on my face. Like I basically only had concealer and mascara and like this highlight. And it was like at the end of the day, so it was like pretty much rubbing off, and she's like, "Oh my god, like what do you use?" And I was like shook, because I used literally just that. And I was like, okay, Wet n Wild coming through. And it just like gives you like a really natural, like dewy glow. It makes like, you see what I mean? Like it makes your skin look like your skin. It's not like, oh, she blinded, you know, she's wearing highlight. It just makes your skin look more natural and healthy, I feel. And then once that's done, I go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I totally forgot about this powder. I wish, like this is like the powder that I used all throughout high school. I wish they would just fix their packaging. Honestly, I would pay $1 extra for packaging, because I already cracked the lid, and this was like the hardest thing like to deal with growing up. And buying this product was like the packaging, because it would always break, like 100% would always break. So I'm just gonna powder my face, because the foundation is a little bit like dewy per se, but I just like to powder my face because I am an oily gal. Sorry if I'm like not looking at you guys, I'm looking at my mirror because I gotta make sure we look good, you know. And then from there, I'll go in with a big blending brush. This is the Morphe M505 and my Hoola bronzer. And this is like, if I have time in the morning, I'll do this. If not, then literally this is done. This is it. But this is like my everyday makeup. Like if I'm actually doing stuff and not at work all the time. So this is like if I go to class, or if I like I'm going to run errands and I feel like getting ready in the morning. But like now that I live by myself, or not by myself, but now that I live on my own, like not at home, time is very precious, so I don't have time to just like sit here and wear a full face, or not even wear a full face of makeup, but like put on a full face of makeup for like an hour every morning. So this is literally all I do. This is me like going above and beyond on a normal day. However, if I do like, you know, I'm going somewhere out or like filming a video or whatever, then I will put my makeup on or taking pictures. But this is pretty much all that I do. I just put bronzer all over my eyelids. That's why I like using the really big fluffy brushes, because it just like blends everything out and it creates more definition in your eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose just a little bit, just because it's bothering me. This is not even like my contour thing, but whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. eyelashes have been like really like whack lately. They haven't been very like, or not as much as usual at least, or like before, I'm not sure. Coat our eyes with mascara. I think one time in high school I was like getting ready and I was like rushing and I was already like super late and I forgot to do one eye. Like I forgot to put mascara and curl one eye. And I went to school, immediately knew there was something wrong, and I like felt my lashes and I was like, oh my god. One of my eyelashes has no mascara on it and it like wasn't even curled or anything. And so literally like throughout the whole day I was just like flattening the other eyelashes like, oh, go back down, like trying to take the mascara off. I go back in with the Wet n Wild Hello Halo again and just kind of add a teeny bit more just so we're a little bit more glowing. And then what I like to do is when I use my ring finger, I like to put my middle finger on top of it and it just applies way more pressure, but not as much as if you were just to go in with your middle finger or anything. That way you can kind of like control how much pressure you're putting on. And if I am feeling a little bit extra, I will go in with my Artist Couture highlighter, Diamond Glow powder, and Illuminati. This is not sponsored by the Illuminati. Okay, that just went everywhere. I'm gonna take some of this, apply it there. Like I said, this is like the most minimum like makeup that I do, or like minimalistic makeup compared to like my full glam, and also like literally not wearing anything but like concealer and eyebrows and mascara. Because if that was the video, I would just be here for 10 seconds. Some on her lip, nose. And then when I do wear more natural makeup, I really like to blend out the highlighter just so it doesn't look like highlighter, do you know what I mean? Like it looks more like my skin. Like imagine if my skin was like really natural and I just had like highlighter on there, it would just look crazy. And I go in with like a pencil brush and then finally I'll just go in with a brow gel. I like doing a brow gel at the end just because I feel like when you do some of your makeup, some of it does like get on your eyebrows after you're done doing them. Like highlight gets on there and like eyeshadow and your powder and all that stuff. So it kind of like loses the intensity of it, I guess. And then finally we're just going to go with our Mario Badescu spray. Spray face. And voila, that is basically everything I use every day. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 products per se. Most of my everyday makeup does fit in this little container. It's like not that big, but it's not that small either. This is literally all that I've used, minus like the highlighter and the bronzer for my eyelids, which I don't actually use every single day. So this is pretty much it. This is like all the makeup that I use. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take these braids out. They've been in here forever and it's just making my hair look nappy. I hope they're like decent waves. Okay, that's not bad. Because I didn't like braid them when they were wet. It was like super dry when I braided them, and that was because like I was just lazy. So we're just gonna take these braids out real quick. Braids are out. Alright, you guys, and that completes my everyday makeup routine. I literally don't wear makeup every single day anymore like I used to. That's why you guys are just like started seeing like less and less makeup tutorials, just because like I literally don't go anywhere but school and work, so I just like slap on a couple things on my face, literally like 4 things, and call it a day. Now that I live by myself, I don't like to waste time doing things. Because I do go to school full time and I work full time, so I don't have like all the time in the world to like sit here and film a video for you guys that I wish I did, but I am starting to like time management, allocate, and all that stuff, my time into places where I want to. So yeah, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really missed like sitting here and talking to you guys and like going through the process of like recording and filming and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm going to start I'm gonna really try hard to start uploading at least once a week, if not every other week, so that way we can kind of like get this relationship going again. And yes sir, I don't know what the hell I just said, but yeah, that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in my next video. Go ahead and comment down below what kind of videos you guys would like to see, and if you enjoyed like this background and lighting and like anything, if you enjoyed anything, just let me know. But yes. Oh, and for lips, I literally don't wear anything. I just wear chapsticks. So if I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll wear lip gloss. Yeah, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and turn on my notification. Turn on my post notifications on YouTube, because I will be posting a whole lot more soon. I'm so excited to get back into this for you guys. I asked for less hours at work so I could be here and film for you guys, because I realized this is something that I really like doing and I really enjoy. So we're going to get back on this YouTube, Instagram gang, and we are going to have some fun. And yeah, I was enjoying doing this stuff anyways. So I will see you guys in my next video. I probably said that bajillion times already, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and go ahead and follow my social media links down below. I also have like discount codes down below all the time, like if anyone opens that little search bar thing. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.